The news broke overnight and MTN were quick to address analysts and investors, following criticism from shareholders on how they'd handled the news after the Nigerian fine was announced. The South African Stock Exchange had suspended trading in its equities last Monday for several alleged infringements, including a delayed SENS announcement about the fine.
Well, I think it's the honourable thing that Sifiso has done. Whether he's personally responsible for the issues in Nigeria and the imposition of the big fine, $5.4 billion fine by the NCC, he did the honourable thing by falling on his sword and resigning today.
Effectively, the unfortunate situation that we find ourselves in Nigeria, where we've been levied with a fine of $5.2 billion US, has resulted in the current fallout that we are experiencing now. Notwithstanding this fact, we cannot infer through the resignation of Mr. Sifiso Dabengwa any wrongdoing on his part.
Dabengwa was CEO of the Nigeria operation for 2 years, while the current chairman, Nigerian, was Group CEO. He takes over for 6 months and will manage discussions with the Nigerian regulator. Nigerian was also a key driver in taking MTN to Nigeria in 2001.
Mr. Nhleko, who will fill in for Mr. Dabengwa, will be to try and address the situation in Nigeria to the best of his ability to ensure that certainly any fallout that may result from the levying of the fine and operationally are resolved without further damage to our business.
Traders and investors liked what they'd heard. The share price reacted positively to the news, trading around 1.5% up at lunchtime.
At below 160 Rand per share, we see value. It might take a while for people's sentiment to change, but I think the operating ability and the profit-generating ability of MTN hasn't been impaired sufficiently to see a significant fall from current levels.
The market is still digesting the impact of the latest move at MTN, seeing the resignation of its group CEO. And the coming days will probably give us a clearer indication of where that share price is going to settle. For now, they're battening down all the hatches and trying to deal with Nigeria. I'm Angelo Coppola for CCTV in Johannesburg.